Let's clear up the impact of the recent federal court ruling about SAVE and how it impacts public service loan forgiveness. If you're headed towards PSLF, watch the full video and listen carefully because I'm going to tell you what should happen, what may happen, what your options are, and the risks involved. Ready? Let's go. The 8th Circuit Court of Appeals ruled on February 18, 2025, that the SAVE plan injunction should remain in place. And as part of that decision, the court held that there is no forgiveness at the end of SAVE, ICR, or Pay As You Earn, because the legislation authorizing those plans doesn't specifically allow for long-term IDR plan forgiveness. That means if you're on any of those plans and you make your payments for 20 to 25 years, you will not receive long-term IDR plan forgiveness. But PSLF, that's different, because the legislation that created PSLF says that you get forgiveness under that program once you have made 120 qualifying payments under any IDR plan. And that includes Pay As You Earn, ICR, IBR, and even the ones you made under Repay or Save before the injunction. So when you reach 120 qualifying payments, you should get public service loan forgiveness. What we don't know is whether the Department of Education will give PSLF to borrowers who are in ICR, Pay As You Earn, or even Save when they reach 120 qualifying payments, because the Department of Education could take a more expansive reading of the court decision to mean that there's no forgiveness under any program for those borrowers. If that happens, you're going to have a fight on your hands, and that could mean a lawsuit, it could mean some other administrative option, but in any event, it means you're going to spend time and money and frustration for an uncertain outcome. In the alternative, you could monitor your PSLF progress and switch into IBR once you get to 120 qualifying payments. Then you would submit your final PSLF forgiveness request after that. But that assumes that you're going to qualify for IBR when that time comes. Depending on your income at the time and the availability of IBR at the time, you may not be able to switch. If you can't switch and the Department of Education will not process your PSLF forgiveness because you're not in IBR, you're going to be out of luck. In the alternative, you could switch to IBR now. Ultimately, your decision is going to be based on what plan you're currently in, how much you're currently paying, how much you'd have to pay under IBR now, your future income expectations, how much longer you're going to remain in a qualifying employment position, and how much time you have left until you're going to get PSLF. So does the court decision negatively impact public service loan forgiveness? Not on its face, but it might. The question becomes, how much of a risk are you willing to take? If you've got questions about your federal student loans, your private student loans, or any debt whatsoever, as always, you know where to find me.